all at some point have looked up some variation of how to survive college, and we've been bombarded with an overwhelming amount of results and lists and tips and tricks of how to survive college. So I've done the job for you, and I've sifted through all these results to pick out the main points, and I'm here to share it with you. And here is how to survive the first year of college. So for the most part, the first and most very important theme of all these lists has been, don't skip class. So, and according to Live Career's quintessential website, as well as Campus Grotto, which have picked up all kinds of sources from different alumni and undergraduates like us, they've all given tips and tricks on what to do, obviously. And the main thing has been, don't skip classes. Although it's tempting to skip sleep through your 7 a.m. or your 8 a.m., don't do it. You're going to get so behind in class, and it seems like a no-brainer, but people do this a lot. And though they think that it's like high school, you can catch up easily, it's not that easy. These classes, I'm sure that you've already seen in our month being here, they go by so quickly. You blink, you miss something. You're paying for your education, just do it. Just go for it, and you won't regret it. The next one, get plenty of sleep. So once again, partying, college life, this is our first chance at freedom. You want to do everything, you only have so many hours in a day. But sleep is one of the most important things for your health and for your life. It promotes better attention in class because, one, you're not falling asleep. Can I just ask, how many of you have actually kind of dozed off in class? Yeah, thought so. Me too. It'll make you healthier, it'll make you pay more attention in class, so you're actually going to be conscious of what you're doing. And you won't have to suffer the embarrassing task of, do you know the answer? Yeah, definitely. And then asking your neighbor what just happened. Which actually links to the next point of making sure you eat healthy, make healthier choices. I know it's really unavoidable here on the college campus, especially when you have things like burgers and Chick-fil-A. You just have these options, but at the same time, you need to stay healthy. Your body's essentially your machine. You're going through it. You have to put proper fuel into it. Otherwise, you're going to crash. It's kind of like using Starbucks as a gateway instead of sleep. You're going to need sleep at some point, so just do it. While freshman 15 is a very real thing, you probably should do your best to avoid it either way. Once again, it is hard, but veggies are always good. And remember to establish a time and a place to study. It's one of the most important things to do as well, especially when you're in college. Like I said, it's a very fast-paced place. It's touched on by the Chapman University website, and nothing really beats a routine. Having a quiet place to study as well as a set determined time to study actually increases your amount or your rate of, nothing beats a set amount of time to study for the most part. You're more prepared that way. You have more time, you have a designated time. It's not time for partying, it's not time for napping, although naps are good. But for the most part, studying is one of the most important things, especially here in college. You need to be prepared, especially for speeches like this. Didn't get sleep last night. Don't procrastinate, by the way. Don't ever procrastinate. It'll be one of the biggest things you'll regret ever. And last but not least, it's a large and very main point that I'm just going to brush over because we've heard it many, many times, but it's to get involved. Always, college is a social time of your life. You're going to be meeting new people, you're going to be networking, join clubs, organizations, meet different people, try new foods, whatever. Get involved, because otherwise you're going to be looking back on this in, say, 10 years or something, maybe 30 years. Maybe you'll be talking to your grandchildren and go say, I joined that club, and I was proud, and I was happy. So for the most part, these were all the points touched on by all these lists, all 8 of these 100 long lists. And it's all of these points, and one of the most important is the get involved. So don't forget to have fun on top of all the studying and eating healthy and managing your life for the rest of it.